And long time no talk. I have been well, can you guess where I am from that behind me? I've been in Paris for about a week, doing some work and enjoying not being at the lake. I love the lake in Belgium, but I haven't seen people in a really, really long time. So I thought it was time to come over here and see some friends and do some work. I have a French publisher who is just about still in business, and I love them. They're called Éditions de Fallois, and I had to see them. This last week I've been working crazily hard on Shahrazad Foundation, and we're going to be really putting a lot more stuff online and trying to raise money. We're trying to raise money at the moment. So we're having an auction, and it's an auction with a difference. It'll be this summer. It's an auction of stories rather than of objects. But in most cases there will be objects connected to the stories. And hopefully the plan is we'll make a book of all the stories as well. If anyone's got any bright ideas for objects or stories to include, or objects with stories, or objects that they are willing to part with, I'm willing to write stories for fantabulous objects. I know it all sounds very complicated, but we seem to have got our heads around it now. There's been quite a lot of crunching away at that idea. Yesterday I spent 3 hours with an American friend who's living here in Paris, and like me, he's lived in different countries around the world, and unlike me, he didn't start writing when he was younger. And I was just reflecting yesterday in our marathon session, talking about writing. I was reflecting how lucky I was to start writing at like 20 or something like that. So rather like an apprentice working at a skill, I kind of honed it. And this friend is naturally brilliant. So I am cajoling him to, take his writing career in his hands and move briskly forward. And what I told him is, you have to get on the tracks. They're like railway tracks. You've got to get on the tracks, stay on the tracks. Before you finish book 1, you've got to have book 2 planned out so you don't cool down. So you just keep going. And a lot of the ideas I gave him were from my book, Reason to Write. But it was so great to see the bright light of enthusiasm in someone's eyes. So I think that talking to him is one of the highlights of my week. Look him up if you feel like it on Amazon. He's called Josh Shoemake, like shoemaker, but without an R, Shoemake. And he did a book on Tangier in Morocco that I like very much, and a novel. But he's done all kinds of other books, which he's just, he's never had the confidence, so he's left in shoe boxes under his bed or whatever. So my advice for him is really advice for frustrated writers anywhere. Don't give a damn about anyone who's giving their opinion. Get on with it, enjoy it, do it for yourself. All right, that's my harangue over. And poor Josh yesterday had like 3 hours or more of me haranguing him. I want to leave you with the view through there. This is a friend of mine's apartment with a wonderful view all around. There's the Arc de Triomphe, if you can see it. And over here we have sunshine in Paris. We have the Tour Eiffel, and down there is Invalides. And I think I saw Notre Dame the other day, but there's the Grand Palais. It's probably not very clear, but over and out from Paris. Hope everyone is super well, and printemps, spring is coming, hurrah!